I got a really, really bad headache, but come on in. Shout aloud, shout aloud. Know that this is your girl, Lisa and Tia. We're just coming out here for a few minutes tonight. I have a migraine. Um, I got off early and I came home and I laid down. What is all this white stuff? And I came, I'm talking about in my hair, y'all. And I came home and laid down, took a shower, and said, let me get on and talk with you all. Hey, Demadre. Demadre, I went and looked at the video, but I think where that was coming from, you came on our live one night. You was like the first one, and you started talking about the products, and we asked you not to. We didn't have a big fallout or anything of it, but that could be it because she was also on that live. So that was nobody talking about you, baby. Hey, Tracy. Hey, girl. Hey, Greg. Hello, I mean, hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Miss Grace. Hey, Miss Harris. Hey, Miss Tammy. Y'all, I wanted to come on here. First of all, people are asking about the, we're kind of calling it a ballet ball time basket. Ballet ball basket. And we're going to have some nice stuff in here. And two of the things that I have, I haven't gotten everything together. Yeah, I went back and I looked at that, and then I went back and looked at a live, and I just didn't want you to think nobody was, talking about you and whatever and tearing down. We don't do that over here. So I just wanted you to know that. Y'all hit the thumbs up button, please. You all know that we're going to be doing a raffle for Valentine's to help some of the elderlies, and it's going to be brutally cold. And there's some things that they need. We're going to start taking the donation for the Waffle Forever tomorrow. They're $10 a ticket. You can buy many tickets as you want. Just a sneak preview of some things that you'll have. It'll be things like this. I will use this as a scarf. You can use it with whatever you want. Never been used. It was gifted to me. And then I have another one. It's in the bag. And it was also gifted to me. These two things we know will be in there. But I'm going to center a bag around it with Bath and Body Works. Anything somebody can gift me new, it will go in that basket. So we will start that tomorrow night. We're going to cut it off around maybe about the 10th, because if I have to overnight it, or 2 days, I think it have to be 2 days, I want the person to have it. So that's up to you. I don't force that, but it is up to you. And I did say we'll talk about it. I want to get into this story. I've told you I will not be here long. I'm actually going to be off of here in about 7 minutes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the compliments. Y'all, I was reading an article today. It actually happened a year ago. This beautiful junior, 17. The guy was 17. Hey, okay, Miss Tracy, thank you, baby. He was 17, she was 17. They had been dating since they were like 15. Off and on, off and on. There was some domestic violence in there. That was a lot of stuff that went on with this relationship, very young relationship. So again, they was off and on, and I guess when they were off and on, she could do what she wanted to do. He could do what he wanted to do. She was on a dance dream, a dance drill line at school. So she danced. She was beautiful. She had the baby, and this is like a year ago, and it's just going to trial. I plan to keep up with this trial. And her mother, when I was scrolling, her mother was on the stand, just breaking down. Well, 3 weeks after the baby was born, y'all set up some reactions for you, girl. Don't forget to share live, share love. Also, send some thumbs up. Support the channel if you can, but definitely send some thumbs up. So, I think it was on November, I don't know why I keep saying November, January the 9th, she had found out that this was not the father. He wasn't. So Miss Sloopin, that she called him over, and she told him, because he was in the room, the door was locked from in the inside. And I guess they was back there. The mama thought they was back there, enjoying the baby. His name is Trevon. Well, she heard a loud noise. She went to open the door. She couldn't get in the door. She ran outside, noticed her daughter window open, and she went in and noticed that her daughter had been pow. And, the red stuff was everywhere. She called for help, but it was like dead on arrival. But they were 17. He's 18 now. She would have been. But he unalived her because she was breaking up with him and letting him know that that was not his child. I don't understand why, and I'm not judging people, and I'm not pointing fingers. And I understand y'all are going to say, well, Doc, she had a baby. Well, my parents didn't allow males in our rooms. They just didn't. Now, I don't know if it was a baby and I maybe was having problems then, baby, but I don't know. Okay, excuse me, y'all. But the mama was on the stand, and she was just breaking down. I mean, she really was. She found her daughter. And I ask y'all to talk to these young people because they can't accept anything that's not the way they highlight it. And just 3 weeks old, this little girl will never know her mother. She has sisters and things, and they have vowed to take care of the child. But he has 2 families are destroyed. Well, why do you say that, Doc? Because his family is destroyed because that baby probably will not know him. She definitely won't know her mother. I go back and look at 17 with me. And I just ask myself, was I that in love at 17 where I would have wanted to unalive or somebody unalive me? And I would never tell y'all not to tell the truth. But in some situations, to get out living, sometimes you got to close your mouth. And if you're going to talk about something that big and you don't know the emotional stand of that person, you better have somebody else in there helping you because you never know. You never know how a person can just flip. So he's been in, jail. They're in the trial now. And the family's devastated. This beautiful young girl, small child that she had, after 3 weeks, she don't have her. They even did not a memorial. They did a balloon release. And at the balloon release, they brought baby items for the baby. Because she's not here. And it's all on the mothers and the sisters. Hopefully that the other family would step up and take, because, it's somebody's child. But that was sad. When I told Tish, she said, I haven't seen that. I said, yeah, it's out there. And the fact that it was already domestic, I was already having domestic issues. I don't think my daughter just had a baby. I don't think you're going to be in the back there with y'all sit up here with us. And if you finna tell him this, I'm definitely going to have y'all up here with us to keep everything the way it should be. I'm going to say this and I'm going to jump off. Don't give your freedom up for nobody. He was 17, he's 18 now. Half his life may be spent in prison. That's right, Miss Tracy. You don't go back in a room and say you're going to sit down and you're going to tell somebody that. And the 3 weeks he was thinking it was his baby. And you know what? I know a situation where this happened in real life. And I said, you going to tell her the truth? You going to tell him the truth, baby? And you know what she told me? I'm not. If he find out the truth, he going to have to find out his own. But if he find out the truth, I won't be here, and neither will my baby. If you know you're dealing with somebody with that mindset, you got to move around and find somebody with a better mindset. To you too, why me? It's just I'm like Miss Kathy. She should have did it in the presence of his mother. But you know what? The mindset of that, I wouldn't want to harm my mother. See, because when you angry, you'll go in there and unload on everybody. So, like I said, I'm gonna continue to follow that story. Y'all, I'm hearing so much stuff about the wildfires, how that they was intentionally set. And they was intentionally set not by local, but by these big celebrities to try to overshadow the Jay-Z and P. Diddy stuff. I'm not sure if that's true, but I am tracking it. They calling a lot of names out here. And we're going to track it and see what goes on. That's basically it till you got anything else to add, and you're going to send it to the cash out. But you'll inbox us on Facebook if you're interested in it. If you're not and you can't afford it, can't donate, we still going to be fine. We still going to help these elderly folks. Here in Georgia, they expecting some wintry mix, mixed with snow, black ice. And so, we got to move rapidly, but this was some things to offset some of their costs. Yes, ma'am, Miss Tracy. I think so.
To ensure that the elderly people do get help, I was thinking on the instances of any sauce or seasoning brought from here on out to the 10th of February, all proceeds will be donated to the elderly as well.
Did you hear Tia? She said that any sauce or seasons that is bought from now until
The 10th of
the 10th
February.
of February, all proceedings, all profit will go to the elderly. So if you bought the three, I think she bought the 3 for 10 back or 3 for 12. If you bought that, the whole 12 would go to the ministry for the elderly. Y'all, I'm gonna jump off of here because I gotta go to Facebook for a minute. But I love y'all. God loves you more. Y'all, if y'all got any kids or anything, and you know that their boyfriends may not be hinged right, or their fiancés or their husband, you talk to your children and try to get them out that situation. I love you. God loves you more. Y'all, this is the Doc and Tia, and we're out on this Thursday night.